Carmelo Anthony can relate to what the Knicks are going through. It wasn't that long ago that he was part of those struggles, experiencing the coaching changes and turbulence that the Knicks are enduring now. Anthony knows what it's like to go through all that and to have to try to battle through it. It's not like you can sit back and try to evaluate anything, Anthony said. You've got a game after game after game that guys have got to keep playing. A lot's happened for Anthony since his days in New York. He's gone through his own turbulence since the Knicks traded him to the Oklahoma City Thunder before the 2017-18 season, struggling to find a sustainable role and seeing his career nearly come to an end. Now Anthony is on the Portland Trailblazers, and he scored 16 points on 5 of 13 shooting to help the Blazers beat the Knicks 115-87 at Moda Center on Tuesday. The Knicks suffered their 10th consecutive loss as they dropped to 4-20 for the season. The reason they suffered another defeat was simple: they couldn't make shots. The Knicks were just 35.2% from the field and a paltry 7 of 38 from three-point range. The Blazers, meanwhile, shot 43.3% from the field and 41.5% from deep. Damian Lillard had 31 points and shot 8 of 12 from the perimeter. So in the end for the Knicks, it was another blowout loss in interim head coach Mike Miller's second game at the helm. They're suffering through another lost season, the type that Anthony experienced plenty of when he was in New York. It's a tough situation to be in for those guys, Anthony said. We can't sit back, we can't sit out. We've got to move on to the next game and keep it going, and hopefully eventually something starts kicking in. Anthony's time with the Knicks was certainly tumultuous, from the ongoing losing and upheaval to the bizarre, cryptic critiques of former team president Phil Jackson. After playing one season with the Thunder, Anthony played 10 games with Houston last season before the Rockets waived him. The 35-year-old was out of the league until last month when the Blazers signed him to a contract. Knicks forward Marcus Morris, who said he used to emulate Anthony when he was younger, thought Anthony never should have been out of the league. That's not disrespecting nobody, but there's guys in this league that can't really tie Melo's shoes now, Morris said. So for sure, he should have been in the league. But it always comes full circle and he's a real one. I always say the real never lose, so he's back and he's doing what he did. Ultimately, things worked out. Now Anthony is playing with Lillard, who said in the past that he wants to be the best Trailblazer ever and hopes one day to have his number retired by the organization. The guard is well on his way to seeing that happen. Does Anthony ever think about having his jersey hanging in the rafters at Madison Square Garden? He admitted he has thought about that. Anyone in his situation would. Anthony could eventually see it happen. We'll see what happens when that time comes, Anthony said. Hopefully they hang 7 up there somewhere. We'll see what happens.